I feel like y'all are about to be put in this position to see if you're going to work on something or not. Hi, my readings are 35. If you can't afford my prices, donations are accepted. Thank you so much for sharing the live, double tapping the screen, the follows. I appreciate it. This is a collective, you guys. So this Two of Cups is coming out with this Eight of Pentacles. Okay? I feel like some of you guys are working on a relationship. You're trying to work on a relationship. Maybe even your finances. So I feel like the connection is not going the way that it's supposed to, like, for a reason. I feel like y'all have like a new opportunity coming in for y'all, but I feel like y'all are still fixated on this connection. One minute you seem like happy, one minute you don't. Whether it's a family, friend, lover situation, it's just I feel like y'all are so fixated on this over other things that you should be focused on. Like if you see a connection with, I feel like that's just because you have like love for this person. And that's what happens when you don't master self-love. I feel like you guys are really, really close. And I feel like y'all are trying to work on this connection. But I do believe that every time you felt like there was a new beginning with you guys, it was always a false start. It never was like what it seems. I feel like some of y'all started realizing that maybe you're trying for no reason. Maybe the connection is not supposed to be. I feel like at times this person makes you feel like kind of trapped, or maybe you feel trapped and confined within this situation. Maybe you feel like it pulls a lot out of your energy. Okay, that it interferes with your life. But I feel like you guys are learning to adapt. And I feel like you don't have to. You're only doing this because you love this person. You want them in your life. But it's not working out. Things are not how it used to be. Even if you try to do the same things that you may have done before, it won't spark that feeling back up anymore, because that was past times when you experienced this. You're not going to feel that same feeling or get that same energy from these people again. They've showed you in the beginning because that's the energy that you've seen them in, that you felt safe to, allow get closer to you. So it's like now that you see the real them, don't feel like this person is still like just meant to be in your energy. Now is the time to start questioning things and using your discernment to see if this person is even supposed to still be around, or if you're simply just letting them overstay their welcome to the point to where you're not accessible to anything new coming in. I don't feel like you guys are missing out on your opportunities. I feel like they're always there for you to just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're close to going towards this. It's being presented to you, but I don't know if you're reaching out to it just yet. The door is open. These opportunities are still here. Like financial opportunities, love. But I feel like the main focus should be you guys working on yourself instead of trying to work on these connections, these money situations. Like, it's good to put action towards things. Like, yes, balance out spirituality and practicality. But when it comes to doing things that may not serve you anymore, it becomes self-sabotage. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful on the things that you're putting a lot of time and energy, effort into, finances into. Okay, because I feel like the only reason why, because it's a finance situation and a love situation, whether it's family, friends, romantics, something is getting in the way of you really feeling like happy within your surroundings. At times you feel like you get a little happy, and then you get reminded, like, never mind, this person is not changing, or this financial situation is not getting any better. or whatever the case may be. And then y'all start getting into this energy of feeling like trapped, feeling like you have nowhere to turn, feeling like you're not in control anymore. So you just learn to adapt to situations. But the thing is, there's many of opportunities, solutions. You just have to see them and pursue them. So what is it that you need to work on and focus on? Some of you guys could be working on something, maybe a business. I feel like some of you guys could be working, really working, like back-to-backs. You may be making money every day, so that's why it's giving me this energy of like a routine of just focusing on finances. So this could be literally like working in the form of going to work and clocking in, or it could be in the form of working on a business. You know, it really doesn't matter. Anything that pertains to working on something that can build finances or whatever the case may be. I'm seeing that you guys need to perfect what you're already good at so you can master these things. Some of you guys are probably already mastering these things. Thank you so much for the follows, you guys. Make sure you are double tapping the screen. Okay, especially if you're not able to subscribe, send in chili peppers. If you're not interested in life coaching or readings, make sure you can just like tap the screen, share the live. I also have YouTube and Instagram on my link. But if anybody is interested in getting on the list, because this is a collective, my questions are 7, my readings are 35. But if you can't afford my prices, donations are then accepted. Just the lowest amount for a question, it can be as low as $1. But the lowest amount for a reading, the minimum is $5. Okay? If you guys have any more questions, concerns, inquiries, you can always check my website. Okay? Or you can just ask me. Ways to reach me, like in the comments section if you see me live, or through TikTok, Instagram, my number. If you don't have my number, then maybe email or any other way. If you guys want to check out my reviews or leave a review yourself, you can also go on my website. It's the very first page. And to see more sources of reviews, you can check my Instagram highlights. I just uploaded a video today on TikTok, and YouTube, Instagram, the same video, to be honest. It's a timeless read. I did this video a couple days ago, maybe. So if you're called to check it out, check it out. And even if you may not be called to check it out, it probably will still resonate with you. If you're just not coming in, this is a collective. The payment options are also in my link if you guys are interested in getting on the list. I have 5 payment options: Chime, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and Apple Pay. All right, let's get back into the collective. Yeah, I feel like y'all know what y'all need to do. I feel like y'all know that you need to give this connection a break. I feel like y'all know y'all need to, you know what I'm saying, have time for yourself. Get into a space to where you feel safe and to where you can just have like this peace around you as well. So I feel like it's already dawned on you. Like you already had this breakthrough that what you need to do. Some of y'all know that you need to communicate something. Some of y'all know that you need to put action towards something. Okay, so you're being advised to do so. You don't want to be in this energy of just, you know, stagnancy, procrastination. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all actually know which way you want to go. Maybe your conscious self is confusing you. But all you need to do is be balanced. Get into this energy of resting, you know, to the point to where your soul, your mind, your body is resting as well. Not just trying to sleep all day, but mind, body, and soul resting. Okay, so a nice amount of rest would be lovely, right? Maybe meditation or getting into meditative states would be, you know, pretty grand. Frequencies, listening to frequency, you know, like different things. Just ask yourself certain things that may be best for you. You know, everybody possibly would be different. Romance. Alexandra, thank you for your trust and your support. I just wanted to acknowledge that I did receive your payment. That's you, Lex. Okay, thank you for your trust and your support, honey bun. I usually get into the collective a little bit. Well, lately I've been doing that. I don't usually do it, but lately I have been doing that. But yeah. So yes, ma'am. So if you're like not in a rush or anything, I'm gonna presume with the collective, and then I'll get into your reading shortly. Yeah. Thank you for your patience, hon. Nia, welcome back in. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for double tapping the screen, honey. The numbers 4-4 could be significant. Okay. The numbers 111, 88, 8, 88, 88. Two, 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 two. 44, 44. Did I say that? See them alive. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like when y'all focus on this balance, this is how you can really merge with your higher self. This is how you can start trusting in your intuition more. This is how your surroundings will start feeling better, and like it'll just be enjoyment. It won't be people pleasing, constantly having this hold, like people having this hold on you or something, like on your energy. Okay, mindsets when it comes to finances and everything, there's going to be a total shift, but you have to come into these new beginnings. You can't keep being like unhealed, like still coming into things that you've already been in, that now you're awoken to doing something about, you know, like healing, doing your self-care, focusing on you, being consistent on your spiritual journey. You know, sometimes you may get lazy. Sometimes you just don't give a damn enough because you never knew about spirituality to begin with. So maybe you're just still used to that matrix mindset and lifestyle. But whatever it is, it's self-sabotage, it's stagnancy. It's basically like taking 3 steps forward, but 2 steps back, or 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. You know. There may still be growth and everything involved. But yeah, I feel like some of y'all just need to have that, like get into like a spiritual bath, light your candles around. I don't recommend alcohol, but in this video, she got her little wine glass or her little, maybe some water in there, okay? You know, I never promote alcohol or drugs or nothing. But relax, you know, I like to always say, to the point to where your mind, body, and soul is relaxed and enjoying, you know, the moment. Because I'm telling you, your conscious self will make you think you're interested in a lot of things. Going to parties, hanging out with low vibrational ass people, doing low vibrational things. But that's not what your soul clings to. You're literally a spiritual being, and it's like not even things that you really need. You already have these deep understandings. A lot of times people go towards things because of just the way they were led, being naive, like, you know what I'm saying? But your higher self, and it's just it don't give the same as what your conscious self does, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you just need to answer your soul's true call and tune back into who you are. This is how you will go through life feeling alive, feeling like you actually enjoy, like today, yesterday, last year. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be to the point where it's consistent. Who can really say that they enjoyed the whole one whole year, every single day of that year? You know what I'm saying? So it's like going to be like that. So yeah, I feel like y'all really just need to focus on balance. This 2-2 is here. 2 represents balance amongst other things. So, I feel like you guys are very smart. I feel like y'all like to learn, especially if you're like interested in it, or if you're working on something to gain like maybe finances from it. You most definitely will be focused on it and, you know, at times excited about it. So I feel like y'all are still in this energy, especially like business wise or job wise. I feel like y'all still have y'all's energy to do the work. You know, like how you 16, you can't wait to get your first job. You like, oh my gosh, I got me a job. You know, versus now you probably in your 20s. You like, baby. You know what I'm saying? Which is good because you're being encouraged to work on your business, which is some of you guys, that's what some of you guys are doing. Some of you guys have a lot of hobbies that you want to pertain to. Know that they are, you focus on really one thing, really. You focus really on one main financial source, but you have a lot of other ideas and things that you may have put to the side that you really could be getting paid for as well. Like maybe you got about 8 things that you can literally get paid for, like no exaggeration. I don't exaggerate. All right. I just, you know, I speak of wisdom, experience, you know, intuition. Baby, the night is always young for these things that y'all want to do. You just have to perfect the things that you know that you're doing, the things that you can get paid for. But to be honest, if you just focus on yourself, like all of that other stuff, you really don't have to focus too much on. If you just focus on yourself, becoming aware of things for real, reflecting, remembering who you are, okay, finishing your soul's mission, bettering yourself, all of this will come to you naturally instead of you doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because the first glimpse, it kind of seemed like you being in this energy of balancing spirituality and practicality, which is cool, you know. But it's like, if you go, like, you can go any route with a situation. You can go a way that will cause you to be filled with obstacles, a way that's more smooth sailing, a way that may have like a few necessary lessons. You know, you can go either way and you can still make it to that destination wherever you would like to be. But it all depends on you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has the potential to reach their highest potential, you know. But it's not necessarily, although everybody does, it's not necessarily done by everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why people, they come back into their next lifetime still having the same karmic, you know, patterns and everything, karmic debts that transitions over into their current life. Same lessons that they didn't learn. You know, so you want to make sure now, since you're picking up on spirituality, now that you're figuring everything out, to just be consistent in that energy. Because now that you're becoming awake and now that you're pulling out of that energy, that the world that you grew up in to conduct this matrix mindset and lifestyle is going to pull on your energy every chance. So you have to make sure you're deprogramming yourself. You have to make sure that you're healing, that you're literally getting into like this space of solitude and like freedom, relaxation, because this is also going to help with that mental anguish, with all those thoughts and everything like that. So when you do this one thing, it can help with many things. You know what I'm saying? So resting, getting into this spiritual bath, just sitting in the bath, relaxing, closing your eyes, damn near till you probably fall asleep or something. You know, that's how relaxed you're going to be. So when you get into this energy, everything will change for real. Your whole life, finances, connections, love, period. Okay, your spiritual journey, your health, a lot of things, your perspectives, mindsets. Yep, and the fool on the back, that new journey, that's what I'm telling you. So you just have to take that leap of faith if you're ready for this journey, this new beginning. And I mean the actual, not, you see this Ace of Wands in reverse? This false start? I mean the actual new beginning. Y'all may have been experiencing things and you feel like, okay, this right. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming into unions with relationships. You like, oh yeah, this, this it right here. This gonna be my summer. We're gonna get married. You know what I'm saying? And it turns out, oh, never mind. It's a karmic. You got a breakup. You know, so it's similar to that. Coming into these new beginnings or coming into these, you know what I'm saying? You just have to be observant. You have to be aware. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things you can get yourself in that energy. That's why it's important to balance spirituality and practicality. So whatever it is that you've been working on, I'm seeing that you're getting literally better and better at it. You may be teaching other people certain things, or you may be learning something from someone. There is going to be some type of collaboration for you guys in the near future. This is also going to be another source of income. So you guys literally, it's given, you have, baby, it's so many businesses or financial endeavors. So I feel like y'all gonna get into this energy of doing all this now to where you in the future, you just chilling, enjoying life on your spiritual journey, smelling the roses and shit, doing shit in movies and shit, smelling roses, jumping out of planes, maybe. Just stuff that you never really did before, never seen yourself doing, stuff that feel good, nice to do, doing things you never gave a damn to do, cared to do, you know what I'm saying? But releasing all this trauma, healing, and getting people out your energy and being aware. And I'm telling you, you're going to shift into who you truly are. You're going to start doing things that, yeah, that's you. You just was in this conscious energy of what you was only aware of. So now that you really was tapping in with yourself, now you like, okay, I like to get on the jet ski. You know what I'm saying? I like to go to the mountains. I thought I was a inside kind of girl. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Oh, I'm not an introvert. I'm an extrovert. What? It's just, yeah, you're just going to come into who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the main purpose of your soul's mission. Like, you're activating different parts of yourself, achieving, like, greatness. You know what I'm saying? Guiding God's energy. So you have to heal. You know what I'm saying? And look, on this day, I cannot make this up. I just love spirituality. I just love spirituality. Remember we talked about spiritual bath? This is a whole nother deck. So yeah, some of y'all probably be feeling guilty that y'all still like smoke or whatever, especially if it's like marijuana or something. And the thing is, there's a such thing as people putting like chemicals or whatever in marijuana. Like, you got people who grow it and they do all type of stuff with it. But literally, when something comes from the earth, it's like this energy of trust that you can have with it. You know what I'm saying? There's different things that may have certain, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta know what you're doing, because it's certain things, you know. But when it comes to like marijuana or whatever, it's not really like a bad thing, but smoking it, because smoke does not belong in the lungs, I do not recommend. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like edibles or something could be good, and going growing your own, you know what I'm saying? Because buying it from other people, but people be lacing stuff, all type of stuff, selling stuff, all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't really trust it. Just like when it comes to food, you know how you go to certain food places, you gotta be like that the same way with like a dealer or something. So you do better, just like with your food, how you go to the grocery, you do better growing your foods, growing this, growing that, okay? Just like you do better on relying on your own inner wisdom and sacred knowledge, instead of feeling like, oh, let me go to this church, or, oh, I see this spiritual, she said she been spiritual for like 30 years. Let me go, you know, tune in with yourself. You never was taught that you can ask yourself questions and that you were your own, like, God and Goddess within you. All right. So it's really fast. The High Priestess did come out for y'all. Okay. Some of y'all could be in, like, you could have a occult interest. You could be into divination. You could still be in touch with your inner child. That's what I meant about that young spirited, like, energy. But very knowledged, you know, when it comes to sacred knowledge. When it comes to wisdom, I'm sure. So yeah, get into solitude. This is how your surroundings will most definitely be better for sure. There's an opportunity waiting on you guys. This is this big old pinnacle, you know, like compared to, like, you see this pinnacle, how they're small. This big old pinnacle just make me think of, remember we was talking about all those financial, different things that you can do financially. I'm just seeing all those things in this one coin. All of this is literally waiting for you to go towards. That's most definitely your confirmation. Thank you. I'm about to get started on you shortly, Miss Lex. Thank you for your patience. 10 and 10 could be significant. I told y'all them twos really significant, so maybe you should look up the twos. But I feel like y'all are getting this more exaggerated energy of the twos to where it's more heightened energy. So looking up angel number 22, 22, like, yeah. Remember I said that 4-4 was out here, 4-4-4. Oop, yeah, them fours are really significant too. So maybe the repeating fours to look up, which is like at least 5 numbers and up. So of course. Ooh. So perfect your crafts. Perfect your okay. Yeah, judgment. They got that 3 of Pentacles again. Yes, ma'am. It's giving you gonna be one of those grandmas that's gonna be like really happy. No back pain, no arthritis, no wrinkles really. Really. Nothing. I'm telling you, that's because you didn't bump your head 1,000 times for nothing. You took heed. So having to bump your head at a young age or learning things at a young age, you can also look at it as a blessing. Because it's better to know and learn shit when you've been in your teens or whatever than by 40, 50. I mean, whoever, you know, you could be 40, 50, bounce back, you know, but just saying, making my point, you know. But yeah, so y'all may have been stressed the hell out from time to time, from the past, maybe all the way up to now. But baby, this is not how it will be for long. You just have to put like the effort into your life, you know. That's why I said balance spirituality and practicality. Then in the future, shit, you'll be sitting around manifesting, sitting in the chair, it'll come to you right then and there. I'm telling you. You ain't got to do too much because you didn't already tapped into certain things. You didn't already, you know what I'm saying, did a lot of things. Yep. Yep. So you may be in this energy right now, stressed out sometime, marking your calendar, going to work, all this other stuff. But baby, you will not be doing this forever. And you can always stop whenever you feel you're ready. You may keep doing something because maybe you're not ready to take that leap of faith just yet. I told y'all have many things that you could be doing. But I feel like you are fixated on things that you really shouldn't be as fixated on. That connection with yourself is the top priority. Because a lot of times we be presented with certain things that in reality we were just meant to learn from. You know, we be walking right back into certain things, not really paying attention. You have to be observant. Yeah, Hermit came out. Told you. Inner wisdom. Reflecting, getting into solitude. Then you're going to be ready to take off for sure. I told y'all been in this energy of planning, getting things did. You may look a little tired. But like I said, you're going to make it to the point in time to where you just like, yes, I made it. I made it. Enjoying life. You probably going to be getting rid of your cars and all type of shit. You're going to start walking or riding bikes and catching trains or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just really like being one with nature and the earth and yourself, like your higher self, your true self. Yeah. Calling in your soul tribe, period. Okay. Yeah, look, death, rebirth, coming to that rebirth. If you see that butterfly, baby, butterflies are really significant. I seen 2 butterflies today, and it's crazy because I think I seen that same exact butterfly. I went in a whole nother area. But yeah, so go after what's for you. You know, don't chase after it though. But this rebirth is calling your name, and I feel like y'all are coming onto this rebirth now. So yep, exactly at the right time, exactly when it's supposed to happen. And I feel like this is the point in time to where y'all are ready for that. You could be feeling like a little disappointed right now. Things may, like with the illusions and everything, things that really wasn't what it seemed. You know, you still may be crying over spilled milk and still dwelling a little bit emotionally. Maybe even mentally, because people, they tricked you. They made you feel like the energy that they were presenting was legit, safe. So I feel like y'all been through a lot. Like I said, you're not going through all of this for nothing. I'm telling you. You're going to look back at this. Baby, you're going to have stories to tell. You probably going to been ahead, I don't know how many books by then. It's like people going to actually read these. It's really going to be sold out every time. Same day, selling out. That's how great you are. But you have to, you know what I'm saying, you putting in that motion and figuring these things out. Right now, you may not really feel or see that really how it is. But it's like that for real. Damn. Now, it's like that for real, baby. Do you know who you are? You are a star. High priestess. But yeah, you just got to get your conscious self together, okay? So y'all can make it across that finish line. Okay? You count yourself in the driver's seat. So if you want to call in your soul tribe, soul family, soul mate, soul friends, rather than these karmic situations, and really be happy. Kids be happy. They grow up still happy. You know what I'm saying? Breaking generational curses. Like, come on now. I'm telling you. Because all that being nice and being true to yourself, all of that is going to pay off. Being hurt by people, still being generous and kind and all of that is going to pay off. So don't turn into this evil, miserable, resentful person. I feel like y'all couldn't if y'all tried. You know, it's just not who you are. Some of you guys could be light workers, etc. But like I said, keep working on yourself, because you do have light and dark energy. And maybe that dark energy can take over. So you want to heal, want to make sure you heal, because you can really go a whole nother direction. You know what I'm saying? Because it's possible for sure. But be positive. Know that you're aiming towards, you know, the right way, the best way. Answering your soul's true calling. Yeah, so focus on strength. Strength starts with the act of being kind to oneself. Focus on strength. I'm telling you, you're gonna be experiencing things that you never thought you were. You see her? She like people crying in her, and she like, oh my gosh, me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, she probably in another energy as well, but it's just like she's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you just gonna be so happy. All eyes gonna be on you. Some of y'all are possibly gonna be in the spotlight. Some of you can be in the spotlight right now. So like I said, you already making your mark, but just wait till you finish. Just wait till you. But first, you gotta start. You know what I'm saying? You've came onto this journey already. Certain things may have not seemed like what it was, but you still are on the right path. You still are exactly where you need to be. Just keep putting effort into your life. You know what I'm saying? Every idea. Yeah. For some reason, I'm being called to pull these. So I'm going to pull some of these, and then I'm going to get into a personal. If anybody else would love to get on the list, you will be next. Thank you again, Lex, for your patience, honey bun. Every idea. Yeah, give each other space. Remember we was talking about that connection? How some of y'all are dealing with these connections, whatever the case may be. Claude, welcome back in. So, like I said, give each other space. Some of you guys, it says say you're sorry. Maybe somebody needs to apologize to you. Maybe you feel called to apologize to someone, or should maybe. Especially when you get into the energy of maybe taking things too far. Because sometimes you may get into the energy of low vibrations. But we want to steer further and further away from that as possible. Thank you for the gifts, honey. Grand Rising. 11 a.m. Wow. Welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, something big, I feel it happening, out of my control. Okay, look, something bigger is on the way. What did I say? Look at you, you look so small. That's how big it is. That's the exaggeration of it. Remember, look, they literally doing the same thing. 2 different decks. They're literally doing the same thing. Like, you gonna really enjoy your life. You think I'm playing, but baby, you must not been in my life before. You know, bona fide oracle. You gonna see, but it's all up to you. That's what I'm seeing. I believe in you, but do you believe in you? Are you positive? That can literally, you not positive, you literally can go the other way. Remember, I talked about it. And if you don't put action towards things, so something bigger is on the way. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, say you're sorry can even be for yourself, forgiving yourself. Because a lot of times, y'all just be setting boundaries. Don't feel bad for setting boundaries. But of course, if you do some low vibrational, curse somebody out of some shit, then yeah. But if you haven't did anything low vibrational or none of that, baby, move forward. Period. Oh my gosh, I haven't used these in a long time and I love them. It says, you are awesome. Yes, invite your fears to tea. Like, come on, let's come sit down. Come sit down. Come sit down. Let's drink some tea. Let's get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's wrap this the fuck up because you're holding me back. Period. You are awesome. Invite your fears to tea, honey. Get to be here you go. Make friends with it. Be aware of it. And then say, I need some me time. You can't live here anymore. I already got rid of certain people. There's more people that I'm getting rid of. But baby, I got to get rid of you first. Because maybe you the reason why I can't put action towards things. Maybe you the reason why I'm still in these connections. Come on, let's sit down. And accept compliments with your pretty self, handsome self, intuitive self, boss self, God and goddess self. Okay. Accept compliments. Somebody say, oh my gosh, your eyes are so beautiful. Really? They're just regular brown, like, but thank you. Like, accept the damn compliment. Because if you didn't have no damn eye, you wouldn't be complaining now, would you? Okay? But show gratitude, you know what I'm saying? See the blessings that are going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing about counting your blessings, realizing how blessed you actually are. You know what I'm saying? Don't take those things for granted, you know? Just like your talents and abilities. Don't be sitting around not putting action towards them, not doing them. Like, you got a lot of stuff to give, you know what I'm saying? You know, even for the future, to still be here when you leave, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, accept compliments and play, man. Some of y'all go outside, like run around, go play dodgeball or something. Tap back with your inner child or something. Just go have fun. I told y'all, just drinking, going out doing low vibrational stuff with friends and low vibrational people. That's not what you really like to do. So when I say play, remember I said that your mind, body, and soul enjoys, not just your conscious self. Okay? Because your conscious self don't even know you for real. You still figuring things out. Right now, you may be still clean to that other stuff. That's why I'm telling you, deprogram yourself, heal, remember who you truly are, promote self-love. When you do that, I'm telling you, you start setting boundaries, you start cutting things, people, habits out. I'm telling you, mindset gonna change. I'm telling you, you just do that one little thing, focusing on yourself. It still ties to being consistent on your spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? Bettering yourself, healing. You just have to trust in yourself and your abilities. Like Jerry Dunn said, I love this quote, challenge your limits, don't limit your challenges. So play, enjoy your life, have fun, nourish yourself. Nourish. As if you were a plant. Because you most definitely are in correspondence to a plant, literally. Water your personal garden. All right? Find your tribe is here. You don't ever have to go searching for anything, like I told y'all, just like how these financial, you don't ever have to go looking for this outside of yourself. This will naturally come to you. Do you not know who you are? Apparently not. It's okay. Okay, you're learning, you're figuring it out, but your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Y'all may be seeing these type of flowers around. I'm gonna have to get the name of those. I've been knowing these flowers for years, baby, and never decided to figure out the name of them until now. So you know, the flowers that people are known to make a wish on, or whatever the case may be. You may have been seeing these dandelions. No, these are not dandelions. Adventure awaits. This is not a dandelion. Well, I'm not going to say that it's not a dandelion, but I don't think it's a dandelion. It may be a dandelion. But I don't think it is. I knew what dandelions were, and I never seen this come up as a dandelion. Whatever dandelions mean to y'all, but Lex, we may be on the same page, because I don't think those are dandelions, but whatever they are, you see the picture of them. Okay, maybe some of y'all should make a wish on those and trust that it will come true. All right, look, it's time to stop procrastinating. We was talking about it. Yeah, I encourage people believing in what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody believe God a person, I no longer tell people God is not a person. You know what I'm saying? Your belief is your belief. Mine is mine. Ain't no point in debating with nobody. You believe what you believe. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and then I've also understood the concept of what you believe is your reality. So a lot of things could be valid in somebody's life, but not valid in the others. So like I said, if that's a dandelion to you, then it is. But I know that they picked up that it was a dandelion by just maybe school people, not personally what they felt. So in that case, I wouldn't really say believe in what you want. But when I say believe in what you want, I mean what you believe, you know, not what you were inspired to believe. I don't really want to say inspired, because being inspired is good. But you know, what you were misled on believing, you know, but it could be a dandelion. It's whatever you want it to be. It could be a damn sunflower if you want. Okay? Look, decide. Yeah, whatever the fuck you want. Okay? Yeah. So, like I said, of course, there's always messages to give y'all. But I do hope this helps. I'm going to get into another collective. I just want to go ahead and start on, you know, Lex. Don't want to keep her waiting any longer. But, yeah, thank you guys for contributing to the live and the support. I appreciate it. Her personal may resonate with you, but I promise you it is a personal. So I recommend you getting on the list. But, as always, use your discernment, trusting your intuition. Yeah. Thank you. Gossip dims your glow. So don't be gossiping if you be gossiping. Yeah, you can't please everyone, so baby, don't try. Do not try. Just like how it's not good to rush into shit, don't do it, okay? It's time to rise. It's time to rise. Period. Alright, concluding this message, but never my love for you. Sending love, light, and everything grand, as well as y'all's energy back to y'all and my energy back to me. Thank you. All right, we're doing a love reading. I may have to scroll back up in the chat. Let me see. Oh, wait. Lex, that's why you said that. Because I'm talking about Lex. We may be on the same page. But you were really agreeing to that they are dandelions. Okay. Okay, because I slid it over so I can look at the text from like a bigger version instead of like scrolling in the little bitty comment one, comment area. And it's like once it got bigger, apparently I seen what you actually was saying. That's crazy. Okay, this resonates. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Miss Rachel, for the follow. Oh my gosh, I may be going too far up. Right. Okay, let me just, I think you cash at me. That's probably why. Oh, yes, and I do have Mr. Claude on the list as well. So, yeah, let me Lex, you will be first. Mr. Claude, I have you second. And if anybody else would like to get on the list, you will be next. All right, thank you guys for your trust and your support. All right, let me go back to, I believe you Cash App me. Yeah, you did. Okay. Okay. So do you want this love reading, romance reading on anyone in particular? Or did you just want like a love reading? Welcome in, you guys. We're doing a personal right now. We'll get back into a collective later. Whenever I'm done with personals, to be honest. Oh my gosh, I want some water so bad. Let me go see if it's... Ashe Honey Bun. Welcome back in, Miss Jones. Him back. If you text anything else before this, I did not see the other comment. I only see him back, but I'm open to other connections as well. So if you want me to just not put a name on it, you will have to fit whoever the reading may be pertaining to. It can even include more than one person, you know, since it's not really specific. And especially since there may be other connections that pull on your energy or who you may still think about in some type of way or don't think about. But yeah, when it's specific, it'll be specifically like that person. Did you see that one? No. All I see is the one that I just read aloud and the did you see that one? It's people audacity today. Their audacity. See, people always feel entitled. They always doing crazy stuff. You just got to know at least you can control your actions and make better choices, you know? You just got to send them other people love, light, and boundaries. They don't need no more low vibrational energy. And then just remove them from your presence, your energy, so you won't have to come across them ever again, child. And I would say learn how to, I don't really want to say adapt but adapt in case you be presented with another energy of that, you know, but you'll be able to control yourself and, you know, control your emotions and everything. But that's the whole point of when you grow and everything. All of that will happen. But you also can put in the effort and time today and shit. You most definitely will be able to handle those connections even more better. Just like how I went from debating or interested in debating to, oh, baby, I don't care to debate. You know what I'm saying? Me versus or any other connection coming in. Okay. You want to do you and VS? Okay. Okay, I got you. So we'll focus on you and VS. So once again, it'll just be fixated on you and VS. There may or may not be any information about anything new. It may be presented, but if I see anything pertaining to that, I'll be sure to let you know. But we'll be fixated on VS. Okay, are you guys currently in each other's energy? He's coming over today. Baby, make sure he ain't no distraction. Most of these people be distractions, but sometimes we gotta bump our head, child. Let me see if there's some water in here. Oh my gosh. right, I am back. So, Miss Lex, if you text me a comment before, but we've never been official, I didn't see it. Because I know I asked you, were you guys in each other's energy? So if you responded to that and additionally typed, but we've never been official, I didn't see that other comment. But don't worry, the message, I'll still make sure I give you, like the message is not going to be affected. But I just wanted to know, to be honest. You know how people kind of give like little backstories or whatever? That's kind of what I was trying to see. Miss Jones, I'm reading the comments, but you may be talking about your husband. I kind of understand, but I think you have a few typos, so I don't fully, just to let you know, so you don't think like I'm ignoring you, what you're saying. I didn't really understand, but period, not begging for nothing. No more at 44. Facts. Facts. You see that, you know what real man activity. If you didn't know what it was, you know that it ain't him. If you don't know what it is, you know it ain't him though. That's period. You said you put your situation in the comments. No, I didn't see it. The only one I see now is the new one, which you said we've been on and off. But yeah, so if it seems like I didn't see a certain comment, because usually I'll read it and address it. So, excuse me, if you don't see me doing any of that, that means that I didn't see it. Okay, that's it. Okay. But yeah, if you see me, if it seems like I didn't see it, you can just message to me on TikTok and I'll read it there. Because I don't know what's going on with this chat. You was excited. Now, you don't have to apologize. Feel free to comment in the chat if you like. I'm about to get started on a personal though, but yeah, feel free. It's just I wasn't understanding how you meant to type it. But I kind of figured it out a bit. But yeah, period. Keep going your way, girl. Even if he try to come back into your life, say no. Okay? Okay, I feel like anything I seen about the situation just, yeah, maybe that's confirmation or something. But, okay, let's see. I just had to drink like some water, y'all. I haven't had water all day. And then I've been channeling since 4 a.m. Well, 6 a.m. Or on live doing readings since 6 a.m. Okay, but VS, right? I'm going back up to the, okay, yeah, that's his initials. It's a lot more comments now, so I was just scrolling. Okay. Maybe it's the eyes. Like I'm like, yeah, this water finna be good in the motherfucker. But, all right, let's see. VS, you and VS. Oh, wait, let me go back to what you had said. We've been on and off dating-wise, right? Okay, and he just, wow. So were y'all like boyfriend, girlfriend, and break up, make up, break up, make up? Or were y'all like I guess it really don't matter, but, or were y'all more like no title, on and off, then he just ghosted you? Or y'all little, we know, oh, okay. Gotcha. And you want a reading on you guys. Never physical? Okay. Okay, that's what's up. So, I love reading on you and VS. Well, you must really like him or something, because he ghosted you, and that should be your automatic sign of shutting him down permanently. Like, okay, you get damn another chance with me. You know what I'm saying? This song by Kobe Kylie. I hope I'm not pronouncing her name wrong. It's called I Do. Maybe that's significant for you and this person. It's been on for like some time. For like damn near 2 minutes. So maybe that can be significant for you. Maybe the angel number 222 can be significant for you. So let's see. What's going on here? I'm not an astrologist, girl. His sun sign is in your Venus. Aww. So that must set your heart on fire then. You must feel like y'all are compatible. Yeah, that song's significant for you for sure. Alright. Yeah, this person hurt you, girl. That situation hurted you, to be honest. Like when he ghosted you, or maybe it was something he did before that, and this was just the cherry on top. Like, because the Ten of Swords ended up passing my eyesight. Yeah. Feel like it's giving this energy of being in somebody's room all day. Like maybe you sitting in a room, just maybe looking at the ceiling or zoning out sometimes, or maybe in the outside world, or whatever the case may be. This song is significant for you. It's called Karma by Queen Naija. So that other song, I Do, and this song is significant for you. And it's funny because they're literally two different types of songs that's pertaining to love. Yeah, Three of Swords. You must have found out about a third party. Or you must feel like they got a third party going on. Or maybe you probably don't need, that never crossed your mind until I just said it. But, okay, so let's see what's going on. Who's every reading for? VS in legs. Okay. VS in legs. Me looking up the lyrics. VS. VS in legs. I feel like this person has a certain persona about them. They have a certain energy about them. To the point to where people outside of themselves may even label them as such. They give off this could be your energy too. It gives off this like emperor energy. Maybe it's giving off like a father figure. Maybe your father figure could be significant. Their father figure could be significant. Maybe he is a father figure. Okay, but this energy also gives masculine energy. It also gives stability, like control, authority, at times power. You know, different energies like that. So let's see where this is headed towards. Yes, girl. The Bonafide. Okay. But yeah, the Emperor came out for him. You got to trust your intuition and also the cards that you pull, okay? It's good to trust your intuition. I didn't really pull this, like, although I was thinking of his name, rather yours, my intentions were still to get an energy for both of you guys instead of separately. But it could go, like, separately, but it also can be, like, your energy. Okay, a lot of times it could be your energy, the other person, or both. So keep that in mind. Y'all haven't been sexual or nothing, but this song is coming out. So it could be significant. Maybe you just like the song. You don't have to have a significance to it, but it could be a significant song. It seems like this person is not ready or something, because I've been shuffling my cards, just, you know, and it seems like very at like a slower pace or something. I feel like this person like, that's the energy that is given, that they're pulling back, like almost like running away, but walking, but still running, like, you know what I'm saying? Like okay, yeah, so yeah. So yeah, that's most definitely how you see this person. You see how you automatically feel like that went towards his energy, and how, you know, me giving you the energy, I'm like, yeah, it's most definitely can be looked at from his energy, and maybe even yours. So it's most definitely that way that you feel, that way that you interpret, because it's your life, it's your reality. So this energy figure is most definitely this person, because that's always how you see him in this Emperor energy. So automatically, no matter how I'm trying to read it, I'm just getting a download that it's the way that you are viewing it, and that relates to your life. So that gives me the confirmation that this person is being presented as this Emperor. And usually that's like a pretty nice energy to be in. It's not giving reverse or nothing, you know. But maybe this is also an energy that this may be your idol energy of him. This may be the energy of him that you see, but it could be an illusion, or the energy that you may want of him or feel from him, than him actually being in the Emperor energy. Or maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he know what he wants. Maybe he's very stable and structured in his life, you know, manners, mature, whatever the case may be. Okay. But to confirm it, I ended up getting, did you understand what I had meant by that earlier? Because you know how earlier I was seeing it in a way like, well, yeah, it can also be your energy. But I'm just letting you know, you most definitely was right about it being his energy. With this being your reading and it reflecting on your life, it's almost like, it's so crazy. I have to write down something before I forget it. Yeah, because what's your reality is your reality. Mine is mine. So your viewpoint on something, that's literally it. Because I don't live your life. I don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So it was just a download. It's just probably something that I shouldn't have said out loud. I don't know. But you're into divination too, so maybe it was something I was supposed to say out loud. But I don't know. It just gave me this whole, because I never really thought about it like that before. You know, I always just go based off my intuition with stuff. Like how I just used my intuition. That's how I was able to connect it like that. But it just makes more sense. If I sit up here and I tell you, no, he's not the emperor. Your viewpoint on it for him being the emperor is more valid than me saying, no, I don't think he's the emperor. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you see him. It would be different if you didn't see him as the emperor and I just like, but since that's automatically how you see him, that's your life, your reality. It's even reflecting in the spread. So that's pretty cool. So I think I'm going to start asking more for like the backstories then, because I kind of was shying away from it for some reason. But I think I'm going to start asking for the backstories. Plus it makes it more cut to the chase and more like get the message out there. Instead of going here, there. Okay, so cool. That was, yeah, that's dope. He and his family are also religious, so I wonder if he has protections over divination. I mean, you know, divination is divination. Somebody can be cloaked from things, like almost like undetectable. But I mean, we're not really abusing anything. It's really, you're really trying to check things out as well for the betterment of your own life, for the safety of your own life. So whatever needs to be seen will be seen. And I'm a person that's very genuine. So if I was a person that was pretty fraudulent, whatever the case may be, and they were doing something like that, then I probably literally would have no access. But you know, I'm a higher being, trusting myself, know who I am. And to be honest, I feel like with me being genuine, the right information is going to be presented to itself. I'm not going in his energy like without people's permission or anything like that. This is your energy. I'm not even going into his energy. You know, this all for you. So we ain't getting in none of his business anyway. But you know, I don't know. With divination, I just feel like, you know. But like, for instance, if it was for you, if you were protecting yourself, then it would be like that. You know, people, they possibly wouldn't see anything. People will possibly always get good messages about you instead of the things that may not be going so grand, you know? So I feel like it'll have its, I don't know, like tactics or something. Maybe that's why my intuition on him is so vague, because I'm worried I'm upsetting. Because I'm worried I'm upsetting something. You're worried you're upsetting something? You're in your head, to be honest. I feel like, see, before I got into other stuff, and my apologies, because I wanted to be focused on your reading, but like now I just be keeping my journal, just channeling is really important to do. So that was actually my first time doing it while I'm doing a read, so my apologies for sure, but I just had to get that down. But yeah, so with this Emperor energy out here, I feel like the connection with you guys, I feel like it could be something stable, structured, and everything like that, just because how you guys are separately, especially maybe this person's energy. Maybe they grew up a certain way. But I feel like you be in your head. Like, I don't know if you're in your head about if he's really a true emperor. If you may be having doubts about that, or if you just may be thinking about him. Okay, because this can literally just be his energy, right? And you just be like on his mind. He be on your mind 25/8, whatever the case may be. Or it could be the energy, like you be in your head about his energy. Like, is he really an emperor? Is he really somebody who can bring, like, well, I don't really want to say bring something to your life, but if he can really bring that stability, like, not that you're trying to want anything from him, but bringing good to your energy. Is he a person that literally is of an emperor energy, not necessarily capable of hurting you, you know, or is this just something that you create yourself, you know? He's genuine about his feelings. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Like, it's given. So that's what I was saying. I was picking up two different ways. That's why I was naming you the two different visions that I was getting for it. I'm here for the spirit to talk. Subconsciously, okay. Because I'm worried I'm upsetting something subconsciously. Yourself or him. But I just don't understand if he's genuine. And I can be super obsessive. So he's definitely been on my mind, unfortunately. Yeah. I feel like you be battling with that. I feel like you be trying to not think about him as much. You be trying to like shift that energy. But like I said, with the love that you have for this person and the energy that you see them in, the feelings that you have for them, that's just what it is. But when you master like this self-love energy and whatever you see in him, just seeing yourself and enjoy your own, like, you know what I'm saying, energy, especially if this person out here ghosting you, they got their own problems that they dealing with. It seems like this person always be fixated on themselves and their problems, and you just be right there like trying to help or trying to talk, trying to console somebody. But it's just like you can't keep on extending all of this energy, you know what I'm saying, being in these addictions with this person, because it is addiction. It's like unhealthy habits, you know what I'm saying? This person obviously isn't somebody that's good for you. You know, they show you by their actions, and your intuition lights up about it. This person may go through certain addictions themselves. You know, addictions don't only have to pertain to substances and alcohol, but that can also be significant. You know, addictions can also tie to like different, like I said, unhealthy habits, period, overall. Maybe it's obsessions, like you said. Maybe it's envy, manipulation, whatever the case may be. I really don't want to include manipulation as one, because it's more of a negative energy. But yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, with this person, I feel like maybe you haven't seen enough that you need to see with this person to give you your answer if he's worth waiting around for and going through these things with. Nobody is ever worth sticking around and, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you make them a priority, but you're not their priority. And it's not to say that this person doesn't really care about you. Maybe they try. But a lot of times if people don't know what love is, or if they're going through certain things, this really gets in the way of connections, of life, period. So I feel like that's why I said this Emperor energy most definitely pertains to him, but it can also pertain to you as well. Like, and maybe even your own father figure could be significant, you know. Our past, our childhood energy most definitely is significant, like the things that we've experienced as a child, the love that we may have received or may not have received. You know, if we did receive something, maybe it wasn't in a appropriate manner, like maybe it was a little abusive, maybe it was a little strict, unemotional, like something, you know. So, but it's a difference when you still know what love is. You can get love that wasn't in the best kind of way, but it still was like to the point to make you feel love. And then you have people who've actually been neglected, no, you know, stable or good father figure, mother figure around, you know, to the point to where they literally don't know how to love people because they never felt love to reciprocate it, you know. So I feel like you just being like, something is tearing you away. Let's see. I just feel like you just in your head overall about him, but I feel like that's only because the feelings that you have for him. But if you stop being so blinded by your feelings and emotions about him, and you actually balance everything out to the point to where you can still care for him, but at a distance, because it seems that you need to put more focus into yourself and loving yourself, because it just seems like this person has way too much of your focus. And, you know, I feel like if you going through things in life, this person can just swoop in and make everything better, you know, which is a problem. Nobody should be able to have that much power in your life to where they can hinder how your life is going, and to where they can just out the blue just make everything better. you know, because that's nice and everything. But when it comes to somebody being able to have that much control over you, it's like it's not good. So you need to work on, like I said, going with the flow, allowing this connection to separate, because everything happens for a reason. Connections are not difficult. Literally, there's divine counterpart relationships. You will never break up, never get cheated on, no type of temptation, none of that. So whatever people are going through, that's personal. So don't feel insecure. Don't feel like you got to chase behind a motherfucker, because they going to run every time. Don't feel like you got to make somebody your priority for them to see that you care. They didn't see to begin with. You know what I'm saying? You have to focus on yourself. That's the emperor energy. That's the balance, rather than overall being a person. It's that energy. You need to focus on stability and control, because if you don't, this person is going to be that for you. This person, you're gonna be going crazy. You're gonna talk to the person, thinking about them all day, losing sleep, like all type of stuff, baby. We don't got time for that. Been there, done that. But baby, we want to be, yeah, exactly. We want to be in the energy to where we enjoying ourselves. We feel free, rejuvenated. No man, whomever, is tying you down. You know what I'm saying? We be in the energy to where too many people has let us down, but we still keep looking for things outside of self, just because we like to feel loved, maybe, or because we need that feeling again. But you don't need anything. You have to feed that to your younger self, your inner child, because maybe your inner child didn't feel that. Maybe that's why the history of this father figure or whatever is significant. So you need to give the love that you may not have received or received appropriately to yourself. If not, you're going to always get tempted into receiving it from somebody else. Whole time it's the bare minimum. Whole time your soul like, no, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, you like, come on, yeah, we finna fall in love today. But your soul really like, bro, wake up. We don't want him. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to pay attention for sure. Like, thank you so much for the follow. You really have to pay attention, because you'll mess around and be walking into a lion's den. Next thing you know, you'll probably be in a third party, pregnant, single parent. You know what I'm saying? So know and see certain things as a blessing as well, for sure. Like, but that's also the thing. You know how you were so fixated that he was the emperor every time? That's probably why they came out like that. That's probably why I had that download. Because not only does it consist like that, because I can still say it from my perspective and it will still resonate, just like how I did now when I said, yeah, it's not, it could be his energy too, but it's yours too. And then how we got more deeper into it, and we also came into account that it was actually an energy as well than a person or whatever. So it's like this. Damn, what was I going with this? Hold on. Damn, I was going somewhere with this. I forgot. But yeah, this song is really significant for you. This Billy Joel song, Vienna. Girl, you better go listen to them songs. Alright. Okay. Well, mama. Well, I'm glad you came across me for sure. You know. I have a screenshot. Period. So yeah, keep on standing your ground when it comes to this energy. I feel like you literally be trying to fight this energy. So that's why I said it's important to balance your emotions, your mental, your spirituality. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, start back from step one, loving self, making yourself the priority. If not, you're going to forever make everybody else the priority. You need to be focusing on stability, control, stepping into your divine masculine. This is your security. Then you won't give a damn about who ghosts you, who stay around. You could care less. You could be alone for all it matters. But shit, life went another way for you, and that's okay. You just had to bump your head. Now you're realizing it. So now you can move forward accordingly. I love that. Lit the candle. So look, girl, you powerful, girl. You didn't lit that candle, and it actually worked. It actually worked. You know how sometimes we doubt ourselves? Yeah. Right. Yeah. See, either way, doing that is gonna bring you right back into going through the same shit. Cause you knocking it out your head. You trying not to think about it. You gotta deal with it. You gotta sit, reflect on that situation. First, you gotta accept the energy that you guys are in right now. Okay? So reflect on the things that you've been through. Accept where you guys are right now, what happened in the connection. You know what I'm saying? And if you have any forgiving that needs to be done, whether it's forgive him, forgive you, make sure you do it. Okay? You guys to do that, or forever we're going to be going down this road of thinking that we're growing, thinking like, man, why is this such a long-ass journey? Whole time, shit, we bumped our heads so many times, we learning, you know? It's just, don't be so fixated on the time. Time is an illusion. Just keep moving forward. At least you've grown. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the same energy that you were before, but there is a such thing as being stagnant. So don't sit in that energy. You're going to fuck around and be here next year in the same energy. You don't want that. All right? So just work on these things now. It may seem hard in the beginning, but if you tell yourself and you know, have that in your head, it's going to be like that every time. You have to think positive. You have to know that this will pass. You never love a person more than you love yourself. But sadly, baby, we've been doing this since middle school. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you got to deprogram yourself. You got to get back into who you truly are. That's what I'm telling you. Your soul, who you truly are, wouldn't be fixated on this person. Wouldn't have fell in love with this person to begin with. I promise you. But it's okay. Like I said, just put effort into your life. Put effort into your journey. Do the things that you have to do for yourself. Okay? So this person ghosted you. That's your sign to keep moving forward. He does not deserve to be talking to a person like you. His karma will be having no access to you ever again, and anything else that he caused in your life. People get what they dish out. So he's going to be ghosted his damn self. He may have grew up being ghosted. Lives. So you guys possibly have the potential to reconcile, but it's all up to you what you're going to do. Because like I said, it's always going to be a motherfucker trying to come back. For what? Nothing. Another lesson. They always going to want you to keep the door open. They always going to feel like that door is going to be open. And then you constantly give them this energy to come back. Baby, they're going to do it every time. I never would think that could occur like that until I've experienced it myself and got more deeper just by experiencing life. That's how you just raise your vibrations and frequency. That's when I really realized, bro, people really don't be caring for real. So if you can feel that they care about you, you can see them as this certain person, but that don't mean that's who they truly are. They showed you exactly who they were. So us still holding them at this certain pedestal, that's on us. We got to keep our expectations very low. We already seen somebody true colors, and we just put it to the... That's why it's good to remember, because all that forgive and forget shit, like, make sure you remember why you left a motherfucker alone, because you'll be quick to go back. You'll be quick to accept them back in your energy. But in reality, you would never really do that, because this person hurt you. This person hindered your emotional well-being. Heartbreak is a motherfucker. Like, that can drive people to unaliving themselves. You know what I'm saying? So people don't deserve to be in your energy when they do something that can literally destroy a person. Y'all are literally learning who you are and discovering who you are. Luckily, it didn't break you. Luckily, you didn't have any sexual relations. A lot of times people get a little carried away when they have sexual relations. So I feel like your guides and everything has been with you from the jump, and you've been making good choices so far. You may feel like you made a few crazy ones, but also pay attention to the ones that the good choices you made, you know, the progress you've made. Don't put the blame on yourself too much. If you have a hard time doing that, forgive yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to do certain things to help yourself move forward. You have to do certain things. You know how you said you just did one or the other, but neither one of them was great. Help yourself, like, really think, you know what I'm saying? You got the emperor out here. You're not somebody that's slow, don't know how to come up with solutions. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we always see ourselves as not being able to do these things, not see ourselves as being able to fix a problem by just tuning in with ourselves. Like you got your candles and everything, and you know that you don't need your candles, none of that. You're literally a direct energy to source, direct vessel to source. You know what I'm saying? God is within and around us. You know, you can say something out your mouth and boom. You know what I'm saying? It don't, you know. So don't get too handicapped on your divination tools and anything else. Know that you have the power and abilities to literally do things with your voice, your hands, whatever the case may be, your intentions. Okay? Yep. So be optimistic. You back and forth with being optimistic. I don't know if you realize it or not. This is what's causing you to be in this energy of like an imbalance period overall when it comes to attracting things, when it comes to expressing yourself, when it comes to leaving your fears behind. And it's funny because we talked about that in the collective earlier. For some reason, I knew that collective was also going to resonate with you when you let me be aware that you were going to get on the list. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. You able to see certain things that I do like off rip. Not everybody is able to see the things that you may see as just, what? This is common sense. You don't see this? So what you see in me, you most definitely could see within yourself. You could be like a light worker, you know. But let me pull you some spirit messages for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just seen this person as like a potential soulmate. You see how they wrapped up? It's like, baby, it's like, yeah, but to a sword. Yeah. You got to balance out that mental and them emotions, or you gonna get blinded by love every time. So master self-love so you won't ever have to accidentally love somebody more than you love yourself. It's naturally going to happen, to be honest. Don't restrict yourself. Allow the new to come in and allow yourself to receive. Okay, don't be scared to give this out. Don't be scared to receive. If you know that you don't need to hop back in a romantic connection, cool. I'm not saying hop back in one, you know. But just go with the flow. If love come, love come. If you reject it, you reject it. If you want it, you want it. You know, but pay attention to the things that you're like experiencing. A lot of times there's a lesson to be learned. Okay? I'm seeing you're going to be experiencing certain connections and celebrations. So don't worry. You're going to be having your soul tribe come in, people who you really can connect with, be yourself around. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you're going to be getting that body back. You know, you probably already got your body. I don't know why I said get that body back. Maybe you had a moment of time to where you had a nice body type that you liked before and it's probably not there anymore. I don't know why I said get your body back, but you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be getting that body right, you know what I'm saying? But for sure, you just gotta keep resting. Look, so certain similar cards coming back out, so you just gotta keep on meditating if you would like, or get in meditative states, you know, taking spiritual baths, relaxing. I told you, mind, body, and soul wise. Okay. But let me pull you some of these. Like, there's always messages to give, girl. We can be here for hours, for real. But, you know, I'm going to pull you some of these oracles and, you know, I'll let you go. Oh, okay, girl. I see some abs coming in. I see some abs. Baby. But, yeah, don't let people come back into your energy. I'm telling you, the best karma somebody can receive is having, like, no access to you ever again. It's literally quotes everywhere about this now. That's how powerful that message is. Literally. The best get back that you can give somebody is for them to never have access to you again. Why would you want somebody to have access to you again if they hurt you? Like, I knew that's why that damn Ten of Swords crossed my eyes like that. You don't deserve that, baby. And if you settle for it, it'll be like you letting yourself, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget you got an inner child. Almost separate yourself to the point to where you see maybe this inner child is maybe your own child or something. Because a lot of times just like how we haven't mastered self-love or whatever, at times it doesn't show that we care that much about ourselves. So if you gotta use certain tactics or techniques to help yourself, like, I advise it to happen for sure. If you gotta separate yourself from your younger self and see your younger self as somebody else's child or your sibling or your younger or your own child, feel free. If you like, you know what, I'm just envision my younger self. Whatever it takes, use certain tactics to help yourself. There's always many solutions. Sit with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Get to the point to where you're comfortable and trusting in what you say. You have many different confirmations, not only pertaining to this person, but for your own spiritual journey. I've been saying a lot of different things as well. That's possibly why I was saying things out loud. So it's been different things that was said way when I was in the collective all the way up to now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you already got to heal the things that you haven't touched bases on. Your inner child probably still got tears falling down the cheek, And you just up here, putting on your big girl panties and going through life in this strong energy. That's good, but let's not fake it till we make it. Let's actually take care of ourselves to help us get in that energy. Remember earlier in the collective, I was talking about how we're going through things now, but it's not going to be like that. But it's all up to us. We have to pay attention. You can literally go back to this person. You can literally get in a new connection with a similar individual. So it's really all up to you. You have free will. You're not a puppet. So it's all up to what you do. Sometimes we make low vibrational choices and decisions, but we learn from them as well. So see lessons as blessings, But put effort into your life, self-care, all of that. This is what's going to help you really get out of this energy and help pull yourself away from this person. But first, you have to remove them from your energy permanently, even when it comes to thinking about them. How? Why are we thinking about them in the first place? Let's ask ourselves, why am I thinking about him? Oh, okay, I still got feelings. I still got unfinished business. Bet. What can I do to remove, get out of this energy, transition from this? Okay, does he give a fuck? Is he trying? Where is he right now in his life? Is he on his spiritual journey? Just the basics that really would make sense. You know what I'm saying? And if he's not, you already know. You ain't really got to ask too many questions except for, is he a good impact in your life? Is he meant to be here? Did he hurt you? You know what I'm saying? Even those basic type of questions. Like, at times you don't even got to ask yourself shit. You could just go based off reflecting what a person put you through. So yeah, if you don't want to grow up with this person or keep going through life with this person, stressing for more weeks to years, getting wrinkles, trying to stay in this connection with this person or grow with this person, you literally were being aware of you were literally being tested throughout your experience, going through different things, helping you grow in everything. Beware of codependency. Be in the present. Put yourself first. There go that damn overthinking. Okay? Love your shadow. Love yourself. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Okay, we got to redirect your thoughts. Okay, focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. And once again, we already noticed that this person doesn't need our attention. So with this, instead of looking at them as, okay, this relationship with me and him, is this relationship with me and me. You know what I'm saying? Because we already see, baby, he ain't on our, no, we good on him. So, okay, now we looking at it a different way now, okay? That's where the true love lies. When you have that love for yourself, then you can attract this true love energy. Until then, at times you're going to always feel like, well, maybe, the insecurities may kick in or whatever the case may be. But you know that you are enough. When you know certain things for yourself, you won't need anybody else to come in trying to validate it. You won't even care if somebody try to do a beautiful ass gesture. Because you'll be able to tell what the bare minimum is. You'll be able to tell what, like, a person that's just trying to shapeshift, trying to give off this energy that they're really not in or capable of. Look, pay attention to the signs. Third party situation. Period. We ain't got time. You calling me your soulmate right now. But first you got to start that process. First you got to cross that threshold. If you keep on playing with this motherfucker and not really ready to move forward, then we're gonna have to hit that reconcile button, then we're gonna have to bump our head again. You know what I'm saying? So trust in yourself. You know better. Trust in your intuition. Okay, it was already confirmation that the cards you pulled was factual. It was just your interpretation on it. So at times you gotta sometimes you gotta really pay attention to what you got going on in your life to read your own read. And you also gotta see it from like a higher position than the energy that you're currently in. You know, it can happen naturally. You're connected with your subconscious. It's just almost like you need to merge with your subconscious though. So it's important to trust in your intuition whenever you're giving yourself readings or whatever, because you will always interpret the message in a certain way that it may not be trying to present, you know. And then you got the overthinking going on, so you probably be really indecisive as hell. Okay, so just be in the present, just move forward. You know, you got to start from step 1 before you try to go to step 55, letter A, B, C, well, not A, letter C, D, E. You know what I'm saying? You got to start from the jump, which is you. All right? So be consistent on your journey. Keep on connecting with your higher self. Don't get so fixated on your tools and anything. Know that you have the power within. Okay? Period. So accept where you are at this moment in time. I love how I always pull these. It always corresponds to what I just got done saying. Accept where you are at this moment in time. You can tie this to this person. You can also tie this overall in your life. I recommend both because it resonates both ways. So accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. I'm going to read that one more time. Accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. This is messages from Spirit. Okay. And that card ended up coming out in reverse, by the way. Don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Remember we talked about earlier, inviting your fears to tea. Invite your anger and your hurt and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying, to tea as well. Let's sit down with this shit. Let's get this under wraps, because we ain't bringing this tomorrow. We ain't bringing this over in the future. My youngest self, inner child self, has already been, you know, we've been pulling, and that's you. That's you, to be honest. So ain't no such thing as visualizing it like separately. That's still you. You've just gotten older. So just know, a lot of times the way we move in life, the way we think, our mindset, a lot of things, you know, stem from maybe how we grew up, you know, growing up in this matrix mind, well, this matrix world, conducting a matrix mindset and lifestyle. So like I said, you just have to work on deprogramming yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say we be having the capability of getting reeled back to the matrix or remaining there, because it's overall like the mentality, you know what I'm saying, the mindset, what we really do, what we see, feel, believe. But yeah, don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. Right? Yes, of course. See, we was going to get into that reading for sure. But, you know, it's the light worker in me. I just... the readings just most definitely would be different here for sure. Not to exclude like anybody else, but it's just facts, you know. I gotta accept, you know, this who I am, you know. I gotta give myself the props too, damn, you know. So I ain't like excluding nobody else, but it's just facts, you know. I'm a wise person, so, and I love helping people for sure. So I'm gonna put my energy into it. I'm gonna put my foot in, okay, for sure. You see, we still here, girl. I'm like, hey, I ain't done talking. But that's why I was telling you, I know it's always many more messages to get. You know, we gotta end sometime. But If you ever would like another reading from me or to ever go more in depth or anything, just message me for sure. But I'm gonna pull you like another card. Let's see. I know it's more cards that want to come out here too, but I'm gonna pull you one more. If you see me coming looking for the black in the front, hot now. So look, be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. Okay? Of course, you're so welcome, Lex. I'm gonna read this one more time for you, hun. Be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. And the one on the back says, be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Okay? I'm going to read that one more time for you, honey. Be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Divine Mass, Divine Femme. Okay, so you'll be calling in your soulmate. You can be accessible to all of these things. Like I told you, soul family, soul friend, soul mate, financial freedom. It's just you have to be accessible to these things. You know what I'm saying? You have to really be like aware, you know. So, but don't worry, you can't rush it. Everything is gonna happen naturally. So just keep going on your journey, but make sure you're putting in the effort. You know what I'm saying? Dedication for yourself, your journey. Trust in God, trust in yourself, trust in your spiritual team. But that's what I'm seeing for you, honey bun. If you have any like confusion, dissatisfaction, anything like that, just let me know. If you would like to leave your review down on my website, it's the very first page. You just scroll down. But yeah, honey, thank you once again for your trust and your support. I send you love, light, and all things grand, as well as your energy back to you and my energy back to me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your lifetime, huh? Yes, girl. Let it out, girl. Let it out. Okay? I'm tired of people talking about, don't cry. Let it out. Okay? But I'm so glad that I can help. It always is a grand feeling. I'm glad I can help for sure. You got this, honey. Because I'm around. Claude, are you still in here? And then this was the last song. It's by Jeezy and Akon, Soul Survivor. This is a very old song I used to jam the mess out of. I don't know if you're interested in hip-hop rap music. A lot of people, they like to listen to certain things. Some people believe certain music they listen to can corrupt them or persuade them, you know. But like I said, whatever you give belief to, I feel like that could be your reality. Other people can feel like, oh no, I'm good, you know, it won't faze me, and that could be valid. I'm into a little bit. Oh, okay, so yeah, I think it was like 4+ songs that passed by, but for sure that Queen Naija song, Karma, like you said, you screenshotted it. That I Do song, I can't really remember her name, but her initials are CC. The Jeezy Akon song, and it was another one. I'm sure you possibly remember, but they were pretty significant. Oh yeah, it was that Vienna song. That Vienna song. Okay, that's cool then. Thank you again, hon. Okay, thank you, honey. You're so welcome. Thank you. I forgot this was like this. Oh my gosh. The 90s. Off of Live. Okay, so today, so you want a reading on you and the same person, right? I can send in a video or audio message for you if you would like. It'll probably be after live. I thought you were getting the reading on live. Last time I messaged you, I thought you were gonna get your read on live. So since you're not, then I'll message your reading to you either by video, or I don't think I should do audio call because I'm gonna have to keep on. I think it only goes to 1 minute long on Instagram, so I may have to make a video on TikTok privately. Of course, I'll just save it and like message it to you. So do you want me to just go ahead and send it to you, or lately I haven't been doing the on the phone, like the personals on the phone lately. I've only been doing my life coaching sessions that way. I feel like I'm being like pulled away from doing it like that or something. I don't know why though. Maybe it's not a, maybe I'll pick back up on it shortly. Lex, thank you so much for your review. It automatically sends me something to my email letting me know that I received a review. So I only seen a little snippet. At this point, do is comfortable for you. So were you, yeah, so that's why I was going to tell you. I can just message it to you since you want it to be a personal. Maybe you didn't want it on live. Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lex. I didn't see like a whole sentence. I probably only seen like 3 words, but it showed me which direction it was going. I know I'm gonna really like it, so I'm just gonna thank you in advance. Thank you so much for the review, honey. At this point, yeah, so I really want you to be the main one that enjoys, you know, getting your reading, because I feel like now you're in the setting to where you can respond, right? I don't know if you wanted me to give you your personal because you didn't want to comment or maybe be so public. So if you don't want to be very public, then I'm just gonna message you your reading by video, messages, audio, or something that way. But if you didn't mind the reading being on live in the first place, then okay, cool, we can go ahead and get started then. But I thought it was because you was like, nah, let me get that personal, all right? Because some people are not comfortable with on live. Oh, you hate typing? Are you able to go live? Because sometimes people can get into the guest box if you request. I see you don't have 1,000 followers, but there's a lot of people who don't have 1,000 followers and they can still be in the guest box. Oh my gosh, I have 16 shares. Thank y'all so much for sharing the live. But yeah, so that's what it was. You just hate typing. Okay. Probably wanted to do it all. Okay, so yeah, since it's like you really hating typing, it's not something that's kind of like, it's not something that's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I just don't want everybody in my business. That would be different. Then I most definitely would have got off live, sent it to you or something. But since it's just because you don't really like typing, that's just it, then we're going to go ahead and do it on live. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, just like how I did your reading in the first place, like when I do readings, I just do readings. Just like when I did Lex reading, I specifically just did her reading. There's no additional questions. But that's the thing, you don't even really need to ask any additional questions, because by the time I'm done with your reading, there won't really be any. It's just before, we probably didn't wrap things up like you may have wanted, or I may have wanted, because you know you were at work. So this time it's better. You just gonna have to, you know, type a little bit. Okay, just make sure there's no typos, and you know, you can take your time. You don't have to rush into it. But yeah, thank you for your trust and your support. I appreciate it. Okay. So we're doing a reading. I forgot her name. Librettis. It was so unique, so I just thought of it again. Plus, we literally did a reading today, like maybe a couple hours ago. So it's still on my mind. I think it's Librettis. I never knew if I was pronouncing her name the first time correctly, but it was known who I was referring to. So we're doing a reading on her. Okay. Did you want me to focus on something? Or did you want me to just keep pulling, you know? But if you wanna give a backstory or throw something out there that you feel like could be of use to knowing or something, feel free. You know what I'm saying? But say for instance, if I'm doing your reading and you be like, so is she cheating? You know what I'm saying? That will be a question that you'll have to get a question or whatever the case may be, you know? But if I'm doing a reading and it just comes out automatically, like it was seeming to come out before, then that's just a question you don't need to ask, you know what I'm saying? And don't worry, I'm not going to stop doing the reading until, you know, I myself feel that it's cool. You know, I feel that I should stop or whatever the case may be. So yeah, Librettis, love reading on you and Librettis. Yeah. This song could be significant for you. It's by H.E.R. Some people call her. It's called Let Me In by her. Let Me In. If you want to listen to it on your own time, feel free. I don't know if you really hear it as much, so that's why I told you aloud. Pulling what you see. Okay. She left in September, taking her own place, started dating other people. Then Oh, so this wasn't your girl. I thought this was your girlfriend. I thought you said that. So she's not a girlfriend then. I think. Oh no, she's a baby mother. That's what you said. Oh, okay. I don't know why I assumed y'all were together. That whole time I was thinking y'all was together. So that's what that was. So that's what it was. You were being encouraged to let go. I'm even seeing it still. Third party situations are literally still here. Like, look, pay attention to the signs. Still here. I'm not sure what you want from her, but she can't give it to you. And she's not meant to give it to you. You know how we try to be in certain connections, but it's just not working. And we want this person to be for us, but they're just not. It's giving that she's just not for you. Like, although y'all may had babies from the connection, that's possibly all that is just supposed to come from that connection. And a lot of times we have free will, but I feel like babies, they're not mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Even if somebody accidentally has a baby, I feel like it was like for a reason. But I also feel like we have free will. Some things we can avoid, some things, is probably inevitable. But let me go ahead and pull some yeah, so you see how she's already giving you that sign that she doesn't want to engage in a romantic connection, which she's already given off the energy. Hence the getting her own place, the, dating other people. And now it seems like she's using you for some reason because she know getting her own place, like you literally, like, do you know how much the rent is nowadays? Especially in different states and everything. So off rip, that made me think that she was using you so it can be lighter on her, so y'all can go have instead. So that's the red flag right there. Remember, we just got talking about paying attention to the red flags, and then divine guidance is here. Remember, I told you, you have this high priest energy about you, and I don't know if you've discovered this about yourself. Like me, I've discovered, like, I'm literally somebody not to be played with. How I was settling, letting people play with me, noticing, oh baby, I'm nothing to play with. I'm very much divine energy, God goddess energy. So it's like the same with you. You need to remember who you are. You can't just be letting people play in your energy. Exactly. She couldn't afford it. That's what I'm saying. It made sense. That's exactly what I picked up on. She couldn't afford to pay for it by herself. And I'm sure the people that she was seeing, she wasn't going to be so quick to move in with them, or maybe they couldn't even afford to get somewhere together, or maybe it was going to be a little weird, talking to somebody new and instantly trying to move in together. So with you, she like, well, I've already dated him and we got a kid together, so I'ma just take advantage of this. Some people, they do things and they don't even realize that they're using somebody. But deep down inside, a person does know that they're doing something to receive something. So people really can tell, but it's just some people may be a little delusional about it. The guy she was dating couldn't help her. Exactly what I'm feeling. Without even pulling cards, because I don't get into anybody else's business. That's just naturally what I was feeling. So, look, illusion. I don't know what you're seeing, but you're not seeing it clearly. And I was getting this energy from you that you're interested still. But it seems like she's pretty closed off. You know what I'm saying? Look, new beginnings. She's most definitely going her way and you're going your way. Yeah, I feel like she doesn't want to go backwards, but it's kind of still going backwards because she's still going back towards you, but she's just trying to take a different approach. But I feel like she's still in a user or opportunist type of way, which is not genuine at all. Because the energy of this says that somebody is realizing what they were missing in their life, and it was another person. So this could be how you feel, to be honest, because we've already felt her energy. Like how you say she's just trying to be a roommate, not a lover. So she already letting you know what's up. So we already see and feel her energy. So I feel like this is mainly like your energy. I feel like you want a fresh start with her, but she's not on that same page. Okay, honey bun, thank you for just stopping by, Lex. I'll see you another time. Thank you, honey. Just can't accept it. Okay, so yeah, you see how you telling yourself things? So you need to ask yourself, why am I not accepting that my baby mother has moved on? Okay, is it that you fear rejection, abandonment? Is it that you whatever it may be, you fear people like walking away from you, or you know what I'm saying? Just ask yourself certain things. Because if somebody is moving forward, the worst thing is to do is to still be attached to them. That's the worst energy to be in, to still be attached to a person that literally doesn't want anything to do with you. We may all have experienced it before, for sure. But that's how you learn to love yourself more, to not accept certain things. Yeah, she's blocking it because it's not meant to happen. You can't force something with a person that doesn't want, that's like forcing somebody to get married. The marriage will never work because it's supposed to be both parties, both people wanting to make each other a priority in their lives. So it's just like you guys are on two different pedestals. Well, two different chapters. I feel like she's on her next chapter and trying to be on her next beginning, and you're still on that same chapter that she closed off. So you have to accept that she's not. Remember how I was telling my other clients, like, accept what has happened. Accept the energy that you are in now. So reflect back on the things that you guys may have experienced, the breakups, the arguments, the good times. Accept that you guys' connection has come to where it has came. Don't look at it as a sorrowed ending, but as the next evolvement of you guys' life. I told you, you guys got a child out of this connection. So you have to think of your child now. So I would try to co-parent instead of trying to get in this connection. Okay? You have to learn how to love yourself. Not loving yourself will result in losing yourself in another person. So I'm saying, Black magic. I don't know, child. You gotta stick with tarot readers who you can trust, who every time that you get a reading from them, it's accurate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we get readings from people who aren't even sure of their own intuition, who may even mess up on our readings. That happened to me before. Somebody told me somebody was my twin flame. Another person told me they weren't a twin flame. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's better to probably do your own readings for yourself. Or if you don't want to do readings or anything, to just ask yourself. You know what I'm saying? But if that is going on, that really has nothing to do with you, because she's no longer your girlfriend or anything like that. So you have to cut all ties from her. You can't care about her new relationships. You can't care about any of that. That saying, like how people be like, well, you over here sad and this person over here living their best life. It's giving that energy. Like you're still dwelling on something from a person that has moved on. In this case, it seems that she has been moved on. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, because you know how some people still in the energy of being like still stuck on a person. It seems like she moved on completely. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like for a person to just be literally moved on, they had to already fall out of love. They had to get fed up, heartbroken, something. Because even when you get heartbroken, you still be stuck on a person a little at times. So I just feel like maybe was pulling away. You're Haitian. Yeah, I mean, who knows? That may have been going on, but the thing is, you got to remember how all of us are powerful, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like her spiritual team would not allow anybody to put black magic on her. You know what I'm saying? But if she's going through some type of karma or something in her life, then, and somebody did do something, maybe it could get to her. But I don't know how true that is. I'm not picking up on that. I'm just picking up on you guys' energy, not her other connections or none of that. I see third-party relationships, but it's not to the point to where it's that, you know what I'm saying, personal, because that has nothing to do with you, me, you know what I'm saying? So the main focus that you need to focus on is yourself. You're so fixated on her to the point to where you're fixated on people that she deals with. You got to cut all ties from her. I feel like she came into your life and she shifted things for you. She probably made you feel different than anybody else possibly has made you feel. And I feel like you're being encouraged to be patient because you do have a soulmate that's coming in. Sadly, she has these third-party situations that got her attention and a lot of things like that. But it's not as sad as you think, because now you're aware that she's not for you. Now you can finally see that. Okay? So you're going to be reaching... I'm telling you, you're going to be reaching a lot of things. You're going to be reaching a point in time to where you finally can move on. I understand the time you're in now. You probably can't even see this just yet. But be positive. Be optimistic. You know what I'm saying? Try to help yourself get her off of your... Get her out of your mind and out of your heart like that. Like, still care about her. You can still always care about somebody and love them. But release the romanticism. She's literally moved forward. And it seemed that she has her mind up. I'm telling you, the worst thing that you can do is still be attached to somebody who has just let go. Okay? So the best thing that you can do is accept what's going on with you guys. Okay? And move forward. If you need to forgive her, forgive her. If you need to forgive yourself, forgive yourself. Because like I told you, she's coming into a new beginning. She probably planned on marrying somebody and all type of stuff. And you just looking towards her like, maybe we'll get married one day or something. But she's literally fixated on other people. So when you start mastering self-love, that's how you will activate the part of you that will set boundaries, that will pull away from people, you know? This is just your spiritual team letting you know that, hey, everything happens for a reason. Don't forget that. So if this connection is, y'all are separating, y'all are breaking up, you have to see it as this is what it has come to. You know, you can't keep seeing people as... people who you may have felt like will be around forever, that you will be talking to forever. I confronted the guy. See? Don't do that. Sometimes that can be a little toxic, especially if the woman wants nothing to really do with you anymore, or whatever the case may be. So when y'all are no longer dating, so therefore you cannot cross those type of boundaries. Okay, just like if you came into a new connection, even though you're not experiencing this now, so you may not really understand, but just try to put yourself in that position. Imagine if it was you. Moved forward. You were happy with moving forward. Not saying that she's happy, but apparently she's not trying to go backwards. So apparently she's comfortable with that. Apparently she's comfortable with moving forward from, you know what I'm saying? So imagine if you were comfortable with leaving somebody behind and starting anew with other people, just for the person that you want to leave behind to still try to comment on your relationships, to, you know what I'm saying, overstep their boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, think of it as if it was you. At times it comes off as toxic. At times it comes off as just, you know, maybe tell her how you feel, you know, like, be honest. Or this can just be the energy of being honest with yourself rather than her, because there's really nothing to talk about. She's shown you everything that she needed to show you. You may not have gotten closure. That's possibly what it is. You still have unfinished business. So apparently she's not giving that to you. So you don't beg. You don't, do all of that. You just let her go. You say, all right, bet. You're not for me. I'm dodging a bullet, I guess. I told you the high priest came out for you. So that's good. You just need to step into this divine energy of yours so you can attract your soulmate. Always angry. And if you're saying that she's miserable, why would you want to be with her, right? We don't have time for that. Yeah, see, don't do that. Move forward. Because that's not high priest energy, right? So you need to tap in with your higher self and who you are. Because you're doing things that you would never do. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay because you're still learning. I remember I was settling, accepting the bare minimum. Shit that I would never do today. And imagine 5 years from now. So like I said, you're just you're just learning, bumping your head, growing, experiencing, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to start discovering who you are. But first you have to be accessible to it. If you keep on remaining in this energy of just treating yourself less than, then you most definitely will allow other people to treat you that way. You will allow this girl to not give you the time of day and you give her all the time in the world. Like, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You have to love yourself more. Like I was telling, that's possibly why you came in here just in time to hear what I was telling Lex earlier. You could really relate to some of the stuff that I was telling her as well. Yeah, what I said. What did I tell you? Put yourself first. What did I tell you? Redirect your thoughts. Whenever you get into the energy of thinking about her, thinking about going after her, whatever that pertains to her, redirect them. Let yourself know why that is impossible to do. It may not be impossible because we have free will. You know what I'm saying? As you notice, you went up, you talk to her, you talk to the people that she deals with. So you see that you can take matters into your own hands. But we don't want to keep getting pushed away from what we're really here for. You know what I'm saying? You got to wake up eventually. And I feel like you're already activating that part of yourself. You just have to keep going. Maybe you got to learn something. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just got to hear this message and maybe that'll do it. Or maybe after hearing this message, just experiencing one more thing and maybe that will do it, you know? Or maybe you got to keep going through shit and it'll be like 5 years later and then now you got it down pat. You know, you really never know. But as long as you put in the effort now, you will see the shift. So, like I said, it's really time for you to forgive her, release her. Because I know maybe you feel some type of way about her as well. Like her moving forward and dating other people. Maybe that makes you feel some type of way, you know? You just got to accept certain things. Know that she wasn't meant for you. Like, meant for you. The person that you truly want and who would want you, love you unconditionally, all of that, like divine high vibrational energy, I'm telling you, it's going to happen for you, but you just have to be accessible to it. But first, it starts with you. You have to put yourself first. You have to focus on you, you know, be your own priority. You have to master self-love before you try to love anybody else. That's why you given this energy of chasing after this person who's not meant for you. You'll forever do that. Even in new connections, you'll get attached to new people as well and do the same thing. So you have to draw the line. You have to cut it right now. At times we won't even notice for real. So you have to put it in. See, that's a minute. I don't know if my girl Miss Jones is in here, but she was talking about how she been in a connection with somebody 22 years, married 10. Like, and then just to break up. So, like I said, everybody, that's why we come into these collectives, because everybody literally can relate with each other in some type of way, you know, can take heed of the same advice. So, 8 years now. The first 2 years was the best. Exactly. See, it only took like a year or two, and it probably would have took before then, but I just feel like you started being like mesmerized by her, maybe attracted to her, you know what I'm saying? You was rocking with her, you know? So that can also cause you to be a little blinded, especially when you haven't mastered that self-love first. That can happen. You can go head over heels for a person, you know? So just remember who you are, like high priest. Remember who you are. You're literally here to share knowledge, to, you know what I'm saying? You're even going to have like a community of people behind you. Like, I'm telling you, you're probably not in that point in time yet. I know you still have your 9 to 5 and you're doing different things right now. But don't forget, you are here for a reason. Okay, it's not all about that 9 to 5 and these karmics. Really pay attention, really tune into who you are. Like, being consistent on your spiritual journey. I told you, I do life coaching. Okay? We get on board. We come into self-discovery. You know what I'm saying? We tackle any and everything that needs to be worked on. Wisdom is shared. Knowledge is given. So like I said, whenever you need another reading or you want to get a life coaching session, 30 days long. So yeah, just let me know. But I feel like you already knew what was up with this connection, but you just needed closure. You just need to release her. You still love her. You still have feelings for her. And then you hear this song coming on, Passenger, Let Go. Only know you love her when you let her go. So yeah, I'm telling you, right when she probably started walking out your life, that's when you possibly really started realizing, like, I really want to be with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you felt it throughout your connection with her when y'all had kids or a child. You know what I'm saying? When y'all was going through things and, you know, but you got to pay attention. Most people, we just are meant to go through certain things with them. You know what I'm saying? We're just meant to experience certain things. We come into people's lives for a reason. They come into ours for a reason. But don't ever be to the point to where you're so possessive on a person to where it gets to this point to where you try to keep a person in your life that's literally meant to really get the fuck on, you know? I didn't want to curse, but to really just move on and just go their way. Like, I had to learn that the hard way because I myself, you know, I speak off wisdom and experience. I myself was still attached to people when it was just time to let go, you know. I had a moment to where I had to force myself to just leave a person alone. You know, so you really have to want better for yourself to do better for yourself. So that's what I'm saying. We will never tap into that energy until we start promoting self-care, self-love, you know? So you need to focus on that. Like I told the young lady before, strength starts with the action of being kind to oneself. Stop beating yourself up. Don't talk to yourself badly. Don't treat yourself badly, even if it's an unconscious thing. You got to work on that. So if it's an unconscious thing, how can we really know? By healing in the first place, by focusing on you and doing better in the first place, you know? So she showed you exactly what she needed to show you. This can also be energy that you take on in the future. This can help you in the future not become so attached to people, realizing why you even come into people's lives. You only fell in love because shit, that's how it be. We're human beings. We have emotions. We're naive at times, gullible. Until we bump our head and learn and grow for real. That's how we know. So sometimes you got to go through things to learn. Sometimes, you know, it be like that. And that's just one of those things. I told you the high priest came out for you. So you most definitely are going to be a person that has a story to tell. That's going to be going through things or went through things. But you do have a community of people who can relate. And I'm telling you, if you just get back focused on what really matters, not that job, not that girl, but you, okay? That's why it's important to create a balance within spirituality and practicality. You said you're Haitian. I don't know your religious or spiritual preference, but spirituality is an inner practice. You know, you're bettering yourself. You're becoming woke while doing so. So just keep on experiencing life, okay? But make sure you put in yourself first. It sounds selfish, but I'm not saying say F the world, be conceited. I'm saying focus on yourself, because a lot of times we try to give love to other people. A lot of times we try to work these jobs for other people. A lot of times we try to do this and do that. But in reality, it doesn't serve us. In reality, we have all the answers. I told you, high priest. Okay, that doesn't go lightly in the spiritual community. High priestess, high priest. So you really need to tune into who you are, or you will never know. Literally, you will come into a new lifetime not knowing, not remembering this lifetime on the same shit. I'm telling you. So it's up to you on what you want. You gonna put yourself first or not? Because I'm telling you, sometimes we don't. We were so used to not doing that. Especially spirituality was the main thing to help you realize what healing is, what this is, what that is, what karmics are. You know, that nothing happens by chance, but for a reason. You know, so trust in God, trust in yourself, maybe get closer to God, closer to your higher self, so you can be able to just sit with yourself and trust yourself, to ask yourself questions and to give yourself the answers. Because your conscious self may not be aware of it, but you know many things. You don't have to pick up a book to find out or go to counseling to figure it out. None of that. But sometimes we need a push, and I feel like that's why you guys have been directed my way, just like how she said she did a candle not long ago, and then she ended up finding me. I'm telling you, I feel like y'all really be directed towards me. I am a person that helps with self-discovery, healing, many things that I'm still learning as I'm experiencing the journey myself. So I do wish you the best, most definitely. I guess you just needed confirmation and a push to focus on yourself, but you've been knowing that this was what you needed to focus on. And I was seeing if anything was going to come out pertaining to what we was talking about before in your other reading, but I see why it didn't. We already said exactly what needed to come out in the first reading and what needed to come out in this one. Her relationships, if she's in them, if she's not, at this point, it don't matter. She's no longer the factor anymore. You now are. Take your power back. Because going through life, you won't be as happy. You will not be as happy. She will keep on pulling on your energy. And the thing is, you don't even really see the illusions that it's giving, because you're in love with her. So you need to love yourself, because I'm telling you, that's like setting yourself up. I'm telling you. And the more that you do that, the more deeper and deeper and deeper that you're going to be caught in that energy. So focus on release and focus on this change that is happening. It's probably a little uncomfortable, a little weird, but I'm telling you, once you become spiritual and once you start being committed to your spiritual journey, like how people are committed to religion, I'm telling you, because you start trusting it more, you start believing, you know what I'm saying? So when you really start trusting and believing and realizing who you are, it'll make more sense, and you will really be in that energy. Then you can literally attract your soul mates. Yeah. So family, so friends, I'm telling you, you won't even be working a 9 to 5 no more. That's probably why you're still at the job and everything like that. Right now, you fixated on making your money, providing and everything like that. You focused on building this relationship back up. The whole time, the priority is you. Knowing that God will provide you with everything that you need. You just got to believe and trust. You know what I'm saying? So first, start on the basics. Start focusing on trust, trusting and believing in God and spirituality. If you already believe in spirituality, then focus on being more, committed to that, to yourself. Because if you keep going this route, like I told you, you will still be further and further away from unlocking what you really truly came here for to begin with. You. Okay, so don't worry about these things outside of self. If you just focus on yourself, healing yourself, being consistent on your journey, look up your angel numbers. They're messages of guidance, advice, enlightenment. I'm telling you. So don't worry. At times it may seem confusing. At times it may seem like you want to reach out to people and ask them questions, get readings. Sometimes maybe it may be necessary for you at certain times until you're able to raise your vibrations and frequencies and be able to tap in within yourself. So yeah, just focus on forgiving. I feel like you still have maybe like a grudge or maybe something that you haven't let go of. You haven't let go of her, what she may have done. Like maybe she moved on, maybe she cheated, whatever the case may be, whatever she did, you still haven't forgave that as well. So like I said, just focus on forgiving and healing. Yeah, don't be doing no work on nobody now. No magic, none of that. You got to let everything flow, because them spells is always going to backfire. Spells, you really necessarily don't be having the permission to do certain things. And yeah, it's not meant to be. When you see certain things seeming complicated or difficult, you got to know that it's for a reason. We make it difficult by constantly trying to force it. Let the breakup happen. Let the connection, be. But if you did any type of magic, then that could be, yeah, you probably regret doing that. Because you didn't, whatever you tried to do, you didn't see. Whatever you wanted to happen, it possibly didn't happen. But yeah, that's possibly also a lesson for you in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not good to possibly, like, do magic, love spell, on people. You got to let people fall out of love with you if they fall out of love with you. You got to let people move on if they're going to move on, Trying to keep them in your life by spell work or by manifestation or by prayer or all this other stuff. Let go and let God. Just let them go. Put yourself first. Okay? Yeah, it's a struggle. It's too much of a struggle. I'm telling you, you out here struggling, she out here living her... I'm telling you, you said it looked like she angry and everything, but I feel like maybe that's just because you know how people, they go through things in life. So, of course, you may see somebody who's not 100% happy. But I feel like with her decision from moving forward from you, I feel like she's not losing sleep about it. But you over here stressed the hell out. I told you. You over here crying over spilled milk while other people out here living their life. You don't ever want to be in that energy, so don't even do it to yourself. Make things easier on yourself. So, do some reflecting. Maybe it even has something to do with your childhood. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a mother figure of yours, father figure of yours, something that you did or did not receive. So don't take it personal that she's moved on from you. Don't feel insecure about it. None of that. Just know that everything has happened for a reason. Maybe before you were getting a sign that she never was supposed to make it this far in the first place. But with us having free will, a lot of times we can stay in connections as long as it can go towards. So yeah, don't carry all them burdens. Don't carry all that weight. This is shit that you don't even have to carry. So all those emotions, those burdens, that pain, those habits, release all of that. Release her, okay? She's the baggage. She's the stressful situation. Because I feel like if this wasn't going on, you would have just had probably something else that would have caught your main focus. But I just feel like she's like that main focus right now in your life. And I know it's not a good feeling to possibly wake up, go to work. You probably be thinking about her, all type of stuff. So you got to help yourself get out that energy. Okay? Maybe you feel a strong connection with her. Maybe she's a twin flame or something. Maybe y'all reflect each other and y'all were made to come into union with one another to reflect and to help one another. You know what I'm saying? To be friends with one another. But sometimes, like I said, we got free will. We don't be knowing. I don't really know too if she is a twin flame or not, but a lot of times when I see certain energies, it could be significant. So I already seen twin flame in one deck and I'm seeing it in this one. None of it never came out though. But it could have some type of significance to it. A lot of people feel that karmics are feel that twin flames are karmics. But you already knew what was up with the situation. So I guess this was just like your confirmation with it. So basically what I was saying. Okay, so yeah, you don't ever get into connections with people due to what they can provide to you. Okay, you love without expectation. You give without expectation. Okay. Whatever you want from her, you need to give to yourself. Maybe you want to feel loved. Well, love yourself. Maybe you want to be treated right. Well, treat yourself right. Whatever you're looking for outside of yourself, give that to yourself. Have that security within yourself. Master self-love. If you don't master self-love, you will always be head over heels for this girl, and it will take you much, much longer to get up off of her. So don't forget what I said. A lot of this information I would have loved to have when I was going through certain things, I wasn't even aware of spirituality at the time. So I wasn't aware of telling myself things or none of that. So I'm letting you know you can talk with yourself. You can do this. Y'all not meant to be. You know, all the things that you need to hear. So don't forget them. Don't forget the messages. But I'm going to pull you some of these spirit message oracles and I'm going to let you go. Okay? So you see how that other stuff wasn't important, like getting into whoever she's talking to or associated with. You see how it didn't even come out? Because we've already touched bases on it. And the confirmation of me seeing third party again, but not even coming out in the spread, let me know 10 times more that that's not important. Because she's no longer a factor. She no longer should be a factor. I hope it didn't sound like I was repeating myself. I just wanted to make sure I said everything that needed to be said. Because for some reason, it was something else that I was just called to keep on going or something. But once again, like I told Lex, it's always messages to give. But eventually, we got to bring it to an end sometime. So, first card came out. Look past what you feel are your incapabilities, such as not being able to move forward from somebody, not trusting your intuition, things that you feel like you can't really do, master. Okay, let me reread it. Look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they do not define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. So once again, look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they do not define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. You will attract your soulmate if you are ready to come into union with your soulmate. I'm telling you. Because I just feel in my heart, if you're ready for a divine relationship, you will get it. Right now, you may not be ready. You still have to let her go. You have to start the process of healing. Sometimes people, it's like we let somebody go and they have the potential of reconciling with them again. We got to be to the point to where we don't reconcile with somebody again so we can actually start healing from them. You know what I'm saying? So we can finally be on that path of moving forward. So you just, first you have to start that journey. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Okay. Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas that you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. And this one came out in reverse. So this is really something that you really need to focus on for sure, because it's not being focused on at all. Now, once again, I'm going to read it one more time. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. Okay, I'm going to get one more for you. Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing and the clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. Like Jerry Dunn said, don't limit your challenges, but challenge your limits. Okay, I'm going to read this one more time for you. Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing and the clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. And on the back of the card, we have, perhaps you are reminded all too... Let me read it like this. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly phases in your life can shift. One change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Remember we talked about strength, like how strength starts with the act of being kind to oneself. This is the last card for you. I'm going to read it again. Perhaps you are Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Remember, we talked about this. You're growing, you're learning. When you look back 10 years, 20 years, I'm telling you, you're not going to be in the same energy. So you're not going to have any regrets. You're going to know that it was all worth it. So keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anything get you down. And when it tries to, tackle it head on so it doesn't reoccur. Don't try to throw it to the back of your mind or, you know what I'm saying? Focus on it. Sunshine, welcome in. You got it. Okay, that's great. Well, I really hope this helps. Okay, I really hope it helps. If you have any dissatisfaction, confusion, anything like that, just let me know. If you would like to leave a review on my website, it's the very first page. You just scroll down to comments. Of course. But if there's anything else that you need, just let me know, okay? I send you love, light, and all things grand, as well as your energy back to you and my energy back to me. Thank you again for your trust and your support. Review for sure. Thank you so much. And I'm glad we got everything settled. Because at first, you know, I was uncomfortable with getting off a live. I thought you left off the live. So now I'm glad that you ended up, you know, everything worked out. So thank you again. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your lifetime. Have a good one. So they ended up restricting my live. That's probably why well, the views did go back up, but I feel like it's only reaching my followers now instead of people that don't know me or know my account. So if I get into another collective, I'll probably charge my phone and get back on here, or I'll probably restart the live, which is just ending the live and getting right back on. But I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. But if you came in later on, no need to worry. You know, every message that we do will always be a good one. So if you missed one, it's another one coming up. Just make sure you give me a follow. If you're already following me, make sure you turn on your post notifications. If anybody else would like to get on the list, nobody else is on the list. So feel free to get on the list. I will most definitely stay on to do personals. But yeah, if you guys do not need a personal right now, you don't want one,